Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mirage Reception and Convention Centre in Somerton, Victoria for part 2, Once Upon a Time in Somerton 2, brought to you by Team Ellis, Capco Services, Platinum Earth, Civil Proprietary Limited and ATC Productions, your full-service technical provider. Well, a big night of fights ahead of us, including old faces and some new ones too. The Victorian State Super Middleweight title is on the line tonight, which sees Daniel Smith and Ryan Breese do battle. Well, it should be a big night of fights ahead. Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephen White. I'll be your host for this evening. And joining me in coverage tonight, two faces that need no introduction to the fight scenes, Peter Manianis and Mark Bond. Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's fight. And, well, we're looking forward to a big night tonight. First up, Diamandstein versus the very enigmatic Hong Yu guys.
Yeah, this fight promised a lot of fireworks. Hong Yu, I saw his pro debut and really good fighter.
Last time previously came out to Gangnam Style, opting to go for something a little less flamboyant, but his opponent tonight, Eric Diamandstein, now well-established kickboxer, obviously won the WKN title last year at Kings of Combat 9, just his third professional bout this year, and well, he'll be looking to make a statement tonight against Hong Yu guys.
Yeah, well, Eric Diamandstein, experienced kickboxer as you mentioned, but also now had his fourth professional fight, and he's adapting to professional boxing ranks pretty quick, and he's a tough, hard season fighter. I saw his last fight against Alex Don. It was a draw, real good, tough battle.
Yeah, made his debut against Barris Nizef at Melbourne Pavilion, a gentleman who had a pretty memorable kickboxing bout about 7 years ago, and that was a war as well.
Yeah, I think Barris was lucky to win that one. Yeah, I seen Eric fight Barris Nizef, and I think Barris was very lucky to win that fight. But I'm thinking tonight Eric will get the job done.
So let's go down to Howard Lee, our ringside announcer.
Splendid. Friday night fights, December the 5th, 2014. We open the show with 4 rounds of international light heavyweight boxing. Would you welcome in the blue corner on my left from Seymour, Central Victoria, Coach Senor Sergio Prado. This young man made a bullish debut here on Jake Ellis's show October 17. Tipping the scales at 76.80 kilograms, wearing black trunks with white trim. As you saw entering the ring, he's got a new nom de plume known as the Hammer of Thor. Thor, Hong Yu. And across the ring in the red corner, trained by Paul Fifield, working with Bash Sinner at the Fight Fit Gymnasium, South Melbourne. Coming off a dazzling draw on an Adam Wilcox show at Brunswick, October 3. Professional boxer, kickboxer, manager, coach. He does the whole thing. He's a great ladies' man as well at 76.15 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing red trunks with white trim. Diamond Cut the Cutter, Eric Diamandstein. Judges at ringside are Alan McCall, Mark Cook and Andrew Campbell. Referee in charge, Chris Anderson Senior, to give referees instructions. The little drummer boy, Chris Anderson Senior.
Okay, boys, we spoke to you in a dressing room. Protect yourself at all time. Listen to me at all time. Nice and clean. Good luck.
So the formalities are over. The Diamond Cutter versus the Hammer of Thor. And who will come out on top? Set for round 1 of 4 3-minute rounds. Chris Anderson, our man in the middle. And we're just about ready to get this one underway. Full house in here tonight at the Mirage Convention and Reception Centre in Victoria.
Adrian, is that other chivalry still here, is it? For a red carpet.
Howard Lee with some very interesting footwear tonight. Actually paying tribute to the late Philip Hughes. He told me before the event started. And here we go. Diamandstein in the red trunks, you in the black. Just the usual feeling out process as you throws a right. You looking to be the aggressor earlier, Diamandstein just getting his range in check.
Huge straight up though, not much head movement.
Yeah, leaving himself wide open.
Going to the body there is you. Diamandstein protecting himself pretty well.
I'm tipping Diamandstein will roll a right hand pretty soon right over the top because Hughes just straight up and down and he's set up for the right hand.
As you can see, yeah, Hughes got his chin grossly unprotected at the moment.
But he's thrown them and offense is the best defense.
The first right hand.
Diamandstein now trying to swarm in close. You throwing the majority of the strikes so far.
Mostly caught on the gloves.
A wild uppercut's getting the attention there of the referee. Hughes' last fight was a defeat of Michael Sacco, who was actually on the card here up next. I'd say a TKO in the first round, just 2 months ago at this very arena. He's going to the body here.
Winding him up.
Up for next week, they're throwing with reckless abandon there, Hong Yu. Diamandstein content to wear it at the moment. Some wild shots coming in there from the man in the black trunks.
Hong's got to watch out he doesn't get counted. And then wild shot.
Hong Yu's a fun fighter, gee. He's all action, isn't he?
He's laying all his cards on the table at the moment. Look at this. Just winging him from last week. Diamandstein just picking his spots. Two really different styles in effect at the moment.
I'm tipping Hong's got a lot of power because Diamandstein's giving him a lot of respect.
Second warning there for grabbing the gloves for Hong Yu.
I think Yu thinks defense is something that goes around a house.
10 seconds remaining in the round. It's been all offense from Hong Yu and the reverse story for Eric Diamandstein. And there we go. Round one complete. And how will we score that one, gentlemen?
I scored it to Yu.
Yes, I did too.
More pressure and force the fight.
Yeah, Hong Yu, not so much as technical as it was more so wild sort of power shots he was throwing from down near his hip almost. But also it opens the door there for Diamandstein to get in there and throw a sharp one while his chin's unprotected.
Yeah, that's it. He's very open for the uppercut and the left hook.
So Diamandstein's doing a good job with the head movement, getting in close, not letting him get full extension.
Yeah, he's not really landing that many shots. Most of the shots he's landing are to the body. But I'm pretty sure Paul Fifield will fire him up for this round.
Seconds out.
I'd like to see Eric come out and lead a little bit more aggressive.
Let's get our teeth in this one.
So, round two. And here we go. Paul Fifield giving his instructions to Eric at the break, and round two underway. Oh, nice counter left hand there from Diamandstein.
There's the right hand.
I think the filling out process has definitely gone right out the window now.
And the hook again.
As you mentioned, Mac, he's obviously been given the instructions at the intermission. Diamandstein a little bit more aggressive so far to start this round. Oh, look at that beautiful combination. Oh, and then over the top there with the overhand.
Hong Yu looks tough to me though.
Yeah, he's taken some punishment in return. But then as we saw, look, hands are down when he's throwing those shots.
I really think it's just a matter of time at this stage.
Maybe a little bit of rope-a-dope going on. Oh, beautiful overhand there from Diamandstein. Oh,
Great jab.
checking the mouthpiece there from Diamandstein. You just really, majority of his shots counter right there from Diamandstein, and he smells blood now. The momentum shifts in his favour. Eric Diamandstein coming out a couple of beautiful shots.
A more seasoned fighter here, Diamandstein. He knows to weather the early storm, and that's what he's trying to do. It's only a 4 by 3 minute round fight, but both fighters are leaving nothing in the bank here.
Great jab.
Diamandstein coming over the counter right and left. On the 2-1-2.
Needs to move his head.
Completely different story to the first round.
Oh, great right hand. Left hook.
You counters with the jab. Diamandstein with the right and the left.
This is a big round for Diamandstein. He's turned the tide. You now bleeding from the nose, so he's worn a few.
Oh, and just as you mentioned, he wore a couple more. Diamandstein, great head movement so far. Showcase, look, nice slip and rip there. You starting to show a little bit of fatigue there, I reckon.
He is, and bleeding from the nose now.
It's going to be harder to breathe.
He's marked up around both eyes as well.
He's probably wondering, his first fight he ended in the first round, TKO, and it's not happening for him tonight.
Definitely not.
You just, one feels the sting, and those punches are starting to fade a little. Diamandstein is trying to content to see this round out. And see it out with a couple of good shots.
Off the ropes too.
That left jab really working to full effect there for Diamandstein. Got to give that round to him.
Top round.
1 round apiece.
So as you mentioned, guys, Diamandstein just feeling him out in the first round and then letting him explode in the second.
Definitely. I think Eric be a lot fitter than what Hong is. I don't think he can take them shots for another round.
He's using that overhand and that left jab as he's coming in underneath. Use shots as he's winding up to great effect. You didn't seem to have an answer for that at all.
No, I had no answer. His answer was his forehead.
His hands are down near his hips half the time.
Yes.
So obviously Paul Fifield noticed that, and he's probably giving him the instructions going for the kill. Well, there's Sergio Prado trying to get his man to settle down, and well, he's got nothing much left in the tank by the looks of it. He's nearly finished off the whole water bottle. So round number 3, and as we score it, 1 round apiece. The momentum firmly in the Diamond Cutters' favour at the moment.
Oh, good right hand.
Beautiful right hand. And again.
All I got to say is you welcome to the pros.
Diamond Stevenson just out of range there of Hughes' left hand, and again slipping underneath at will. And again counter left.
You is tough though. He walked in a right hand and didn't flinch.
There's another right hand, left
and
jab.
Again, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. And Hong Yu, like
tough.
a statue, concrete statue. Just seem to have bounced right off him. Diamandstein landing the bulk of the shots so far, but
another
Yu
jab.
wearing them just as well. Diamandstein really starting to find his rhythm now.
He's got great footwork, moving both ways. Another hook.
And another swipe and a miss there from Hong Yu, and I wonder if he's got a Tinder account. Left jab there. Diamandstein just coming over the top of that. Slipping under, that's about the 4th or 5th time he's done that already, slipping under that low kidney shot. And Hong Yu really marked up now.
Chris Anderson having a good look at this one now.
You throwing the majority of that long looping body shot, which
Hong Yu's corner, would they think of stopping it at the end of this round? Would you stop at Quanny?
I think I would. Even if I was Chris Anderson, I think I'd be having a look at it right now. Although he is throwing punches back.
It's the corner's call. They know him, so he knows he's broken, I'd say.
Definitely.
He winced after that one.
I can't see him winning the fight, so...
Chris Anderson on top of things there, having a good look.
A compassionate stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No way.
Diamandstein just covering up. Not really much power in those shots. Most of them are coming off the gloves of Diamandstein.
Diamandstein's probably wondering, what do I need to do to get him out of here? But
we can expect to see the 2x4 in the ring pretty shortly. You again going to the body. And again, Diamandstein counters with the left.
10 seconds.
Just 10 seconds. Back of the head. A legal shot there from Hong Yu. Hammer fist to the back of the head, and that got the attention of Anderson.
it did.
And that will do it. All Eric Diamandstein at the moment, but Hong Yu doesn't want to go away.
Last round coming up.
And he is, well, he's bleeding very profusely from the nose. Actually, you can see from the angle there that it's dented in the septum there, so definitely a break there for Hong Yu. Whether it stopped premature to the end of round 4, we shall see.
The hammer of 4 walking forward from the blue corner.
And so, gentlemen, 2 rounds to Eric Diamandstein, we should say?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, look, Hong Yu came out in the first round like a house of fire, but he just hasn't had the momentum or the intensity since. But saying that, Eric Diamandstein's hitting with some big shots, and that tends to take away the conditioning that you do have.
Seconds out, fourth and
testament to the chin, though, of Hong Yu. He has worn some absolute bullets and hasn't gone down.
He's got a great chin.
His corners lifted him up and pushed him out for the start of round 4, so that answers our question before.
Diamandstein been looking for the finish for this round out, but should be ahead so far. You again going to the body. Diamandstein covering up. Really not much there for you to aim at.
All the punches are caught in the gloves.
Down and an uppercut and a swing and a miss. Oh, beautiful counter left there from Diamandstein. And a right hand. 2-1-2 there. Those punches really just glancing off the hip there of Eric Diamandstein. No real danger for him there.
He's just waiting to counter.
You can see the speed of the shots from you. Really
great shots.
Slowing down. But
speedball stuff here from Diamandstein.
He has not moved his head once.
Yu needs to really, I mean, he's tough, but if he's going to stay in the pros for a little longer, he needs to learn defence, because can't keep taking this type of punishment. He's going to have a very short career. I mean, he's had, I'd say, 20 clean headshots in 4 rounds, maybe 30 that he's taken.
Diamandstein just content to cover up and come in close and just look for the counter. That counter left jab has worked a picture for him so far in this fight. And that overhand right off, coming out over the top. You just chasing at the moment.
I think he's going to go the distance, that's for sure.
But as you mentioned, Pete, is just it's all offense and no defense.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's just been caught with 3 or 4 left hooks and a right hand.
Diamandstein just in close. And beautiful left hook there from Diamandstein, and another. And Yu is well and truly out of gas. But to his credit, has lasted the distance despite receiving almost capital punishment so far.
It's been a brutal first fight for the night, hasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Certainly has.
Both guys have definitely earned their pay. And we've even got blood on our fight sheets. So...
Beautiful counter left again from Diamandstein. And a right. And there goes the mouthpiece. And Chris Anderson just calling time and ordering Diamandstein neutral corner.
10 seconds remaining on the clock.
And well, that probably would have been the saving grace of Hong Yu. Just 10 seconds left in this one. Diamandstein just late flurry here on the ropes. And that will do it. Diamandstein Hongyu goes the distance. We'll go to the judges' scorecards, but gentlemen, how did you score that one?
Scored it comfortably to Eric Diamandstein.
Yeah, very comfortably.
So we're picking the unanimous decision here to Eric Diamandstein, and Hongyu's looking far the worse for wear after that. But full credit to him, took some absolute punishment at the hands of Eric Diamandstein, particularly that left jab and overhand right.
Yeah, he ate a lot of right hands, that's for sure, and left hook.
Quite a contrast in faces too. Diamandstein doesn't even look like he's had a shave, let alone had a punch in the face.
That's true.
So our judges, Alan McCall, Mark Cook and Andrew Campbell, will give their decisions shortly. We'll go down to Howard Lee for the official decision.
Both fighters come to centre ring. How about another round of applause? A very competitive light heavyweight international match. We have a unanimous decision. Our judges all had the same score totals. Alan McCall, Mark Cook, Andrew Campbell all had it 40-36. Your winner, red corner, Eric the Diamond Cutter Diamandstein.
So as we called it, Eric the Diamond Cutter Diamandstein gets the unanimous decision, and he improves to 2-1-1. Or Hongyu's got some work to go back to the drawing board. He goes down to one win, one loss, but a great showing from Hongyu, guys.
Certainly was, and look, Hongyu's going to make a good opponent in the pros. Unless he learns the defence, it'll be a painful experience.
Let's go down to Eric Diamandstein. He's with Howard Lee.
I trained hard for it. I came off a draw against Alex Don, and yeah, it was a good fight. It was a tough fight, and I was hungry to fight again and get a win. So I'm here today. Hopefully you enjoyed the fight. I'd like to thank Paul, Christian, Mark Mullins, and Brendan for helping out my corner, and all of training camp. It's been amazing. And I'd like to thank everyone from Fight Fit who came down and supported. Thanks, guys. All my boys from Oakley who came down and supported. Thank you, boys. Hope you enjoyed the fight, and I'll see you guys soon.
Well done, Eric. Keep punching. Eric Diamandstein, the Diamond Cutter. From midway through the second round, he boxed, jab moved, and had you chasing him. Give Eric a big round of applause. He leaves centre ring on the Jake Ellis Spectacular here at La Mirage. We'll be back very shortly with bout number 2.
So Eric Diamandstein gets the win. We'll be back very shortly with the second fight of the night. It's Michael Sacco taking on Pratap Singh. Don't go away. So bout number 2 of the evening. Michael Sacco up against Tej Pratap Singh. Just his fourth professional fight tonight. 2 wins, 1 loss. Last fight from Pratap Singh was TKO victory in the first round over Michael Labrador at the Reggio Calabria Club in Parkville just 2 months ago. Made his pro debut versus Ryan Mitchum 2 years ago in Altona.
Yeah, Michael Sacco's coming off his first loss
to Hongyu, who we just saw.
Yes.
Yeah. Lost in the first round. The Geelong product trains under Tony Saltalamachia over in Geelong, along with Clint Alderton, another Geelong product. Weighed in at 75.2 yesterday. And they'll be looking to bounce back from that TKO loss to Hongyu tonight. Here against Pratap Singh. Made his pro debut last year and a knockout win under 2 minutes over Suresh Adjar at the Italian club almost a year ago. So gentlemen, thoughts on this one? What are we expecting from these two gentlemen?
Fireworks.
Yeah, I've never seen Taj fight, so he's an unknown to me. I do know his trainer, Jerry Murphy, though.
So let's go down to Howard Lee.
Take here with the bell. Here we go. When the bell tolls, your man in charge of the action, Alan McCall, coming all the way from Yarraville. Judges at ringside, Chris Anderson, Senior Mark Cook, Andrew Campbell. Bout 2, Jake Ellis Promotions, working hand in glove with Peter Manialis Events. 4 rounds of light heavyweight action. Would you welcome in the blue corner from Burwood, Melbourne's East, works out with 2 times Australian Masters Super Heavyweight Champion Anders Hutfeldt Sr. Head coach Jerry Murphy, part of the Campbell Somerville team from Surrey Hills. And also Andrew Robinson from New Zealand had a big win in Macau on the Manny Pacquiao undercard. Tipping the scales at 76.15 kilograms, unbeaten in professional boxing. 3 bouts, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 by knockout. Would you welcome Tej Pratap Singh, wearing total black trunks. And across the ring, wearing blue trunks with white trim, from the beautiful city of Ballarat via Moolap, Geelong, part of Tony Solder's big stable, also including Clint Ollerton and the junkyard dog Kane McKay. 4 bouts, 3 wins, only 1 loss, 3 wins by knockout. Aussie Rules footballer, well-traveller boxer, 75-20 his weight. Would you welcome back Michael Sacco? 4 rounds of boxing. Here's Alan McCall to give referees instructions.
Okay, fellas, we went over the rules in the dressing rooms. I want you to defend yourself at all times and obey what I say at all times. Obey what I say at all times. Touch gloves now.
So we are ready for action. 4 rounds scheduled for this one. It's Sacco versus Singh. And this should be an epic encounter if either of these two gentlemen's last fights are any guide.
And this is set at the super middleweight limit over 4 by 3 minute rounds.
Alan McCall, referee in charge of this one, and here we go. Blue trunks for Sacco. Singh in the black. Sacco aggressive early.
Good start by Sacco. Up against the southpaw today.
Singh with the counter left. Nice head movement there from Sacco, just ducking under the cross there of Singh.
Nicely matched fight this by Jake Gallus. Singh is southpaw, come forward, strong type of fighter, Indian heritage, obviously.
Both players lock up and a couple of counter hooks thrown by Singh. Oh, just missing with the uppercut there was Sacco.
This is tough by Sacco to back up too, because he lost to Hong Yu here the last promotion, and to back up and fight someone like Taj Pradeep Singh is testament to his character. A lot of fighters tend to go in the shell after a TKO loss. He didn't. He got straight back on the horse, and here he is now trying to finish the year on a winning break going into Christmas.
Well, as I say, the hardest part about being a fighter is dealing with loss. It's a testament of a champion as Singh goes to the body. Sacco just closed the distance.
I think this is a better fight for Sacco because Taj isn't unorthodox like Hong is.
A lot more technical as well.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Whereas I don't think Hong knows exactly what he's doing.
Both men trading lefts.
Good opening round.
Sacco with the blue shorts, white piping, and Singh with the all black shorts.
Ooh, just missing again with that uppercut is Sacco, thrown it a couple of times already. Singh with the counter left, going to the body again.
Saw Singh fight at the Calabria Club a few months ago, and he had a TKO win. He's pretty strong.
That win over Michael Labrador?
It was, and it was a strong win too, so I'm expecting to come forward and put pressure the whole 4 rounds.
Sacco going to the kidneys. Singh standing his ground. Nice hook there from the man in the black trunks.
Sacco, trained by Tony Salter, experienced trainer out Geelong way.
10 seconds.
Home to also Clint Alderton.
And Kane McKay, the junkyard dog.
Uppercut there by Singh, just missed. Both men waiting on the finish. And a good solid technical round there, gentlemen.
How did you score that, boys?
Oh,
I honestly couldn't split them.
Yeah, I'd split that as well.
Yeah.
Going to
10
score
all.
an even round.
Even round.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Pete?
I actually scored that round at Sacco. I just thought he landed a few cleaner shots, but I went it. Singh could have won that round as well. It was pretty close.
Almost identical styles too, these two guys. Both very technical, both like to work their shots and pick their spots.
Yeah, they say styles make fights, and I guess their styles are very similar, which should make for a good fight.
Stark contrast to the last one we just saw. So set for round 2 here at the Mirage Convention Centre. Once upon a time in Somerton, part 2. So try saying that 3 times fast. Singh still electing to cover up as Sacco goes to the body. Michael Sacco in just his 4th professional fight. However, he does have over 8 years of experience in the amateur world with over 40 fights. So no stranger.
Sacco's adapted to the pros pretty well as well.
Men fighting at close quarters at the moment. Sacco throwing that uppercut again. Singh going to the body. And almost a touch low there from Sacco.
Yeah, a bit south of the border.
Singh with that counter left. Well, maybe causing a little bit of problems there for Sacco. Beautiful left there from Singh. Didn't get most of it though.
I think Singh would be better off keeping it at a distance. He does have a longer reach.
Beautiful counter left there from Pratap Singh.
It's good work.
And again. Sacco holding firm. That one almost to the back of the head there from Singh.
Singh's work rate's starting to lift now.
Yeah, indeed it is. Sacco with some good head moves. Singh throwing with reckless abandon in that little passage. Love it. Sacco with holding. Oh, and that one low.
South of the border again.
And we're going to get a little stoppage as almost balanced out as because the first one wasn't seen by referee McCall, but let's hope Michael Sacco's okay because he's not wearing him as earrings. Yeah, the worst part's when the pain goes up the side of the hip and you can't stand up straight. But Sacco says he's good. So does Pratap Singh, and here we go. Both gentlemen get straight back to work. Nice body shot there from Singh.
Good shots there.
That left cross there from Pratap Singh.
Singh's starting to find his range now.
Beautiful set up there from Pratap Singh. And again, that one really careening off the gloves of Michael Sacco. Oh, beautiful counter left from Singh. Right on the cut. And again.
Singh, as we said before, he's going to be here for 4 rounds and he moves forward, throwing punches. He looks impressive. Singh's got Sacco here and he looks like he might have him hurt.
And that will do it for round number 2. I'd have to give that one to Pratap Singh, gentlemen.
Yeah, definitely.
No, you'd have to give that to Singh. I've got it around the piece.
Apart from that low blow, yeah, Pratap Singh was really starting to find his rhythm and his cadence and his range.
The card guy's got round 2, it's actually round 3.
I wouldn't have noticed. I didn't pass your 8 maths. My bank account's usually not much above that number either. So as we talked about earlier, full house here at the Mirage Convention Centre here in Somerton. Second event we've held at this venue. Another successful night here for Team Ellis. So still to come, the pretty boy, Michael Zerafa, taking on Bruno Carvalho in the next
round
bout.
three.
But right now, it's round 3. Michael Sacco and Pratap Singh. And here we go. Interesting to see how Sacco comes out in this round.
Sacco really needs to win this round or the fight's going to slip away from him. Sacco's come out positive.
He doesn't want to give Singh his distance. Sacco done his best work on the inside in the first round.
Singh.
Singh's relentless though, isn't he? He's walked forward and he's in your face and he's a southpaw, he's awkward and it's not an easy fight for anyone.
Taking time and space right away from Sacco at the moment. Going to the body that time. And again. Perilously close to the waistband there with that shot, but all's good. Singh using that left to great effect. He's just setting it up with the right and then coming through. Michael Sacco seems to be aware of that one though. Beautiful combination from Singh.
It's been low again.
Another low blow. Oh, well, bit of indecision there from referee Alan McCall. Well, that's the second low blow to McCall. Well, fight continues.
If I was Sacco, I'd throw a couple of low blows in myself.
Singh's starting to get it. Some heavy shots in there.
Looks like Sacco maybe a bit rattled. 2 shots to the nether regions will do that to you though.
Sacco now needs to get his work rate up to try and steal this round. Otherwise, this round's going to slip away from him.
Beautiful uppercut from Singh. Again. Singh looking far more the calmer of the 2 fighters. And a beautiful left there.
Yeah, with a 4-round fight, you can't let 2 rounds slip.
No, that's exactly right. Now Sacco has to start getting his punch out a little higher at the moment. It's not high enough and he's been outworked by Pratap Singh. Pratap Singh now starting to tee off. Sacco has to fire something back because at the moment Pratap Singh's teeing off. His confidence is up.
And you can hear Tony Salter, the more vocal of the 2 coaches at the moment. Pratap Singh firmly in control here in round 3, and that will do it.
How did you score that round?
Yeah, Taj for that one again.
How did you score that one?
Yep, I'd give that to Taj. Probably a 10-8. Yourself, Pete?
No, 10-9. It was Pratap Singh. I've got him 2 rounds to 1 up, so Sacco needs to win the last round or at least score a draw on my unofficial scorecards anyway.
Michael Sacco, some last-minute instructions from Tony Solomon.
Seconds out, 4th and final round.
So, final round up for these 2 gentlemen. And Pratap Singh on top so far. But plenty of boxing left in this one.
Sacco now needs to win this round big just to finish the fight positive and try and get something out of this contest. Because he started off well in the first round. He's lost his way in the second and third.
We had him winning the first round.
Better movement here from Sacco.
Did you say he'd be better off trying to keep the distance from Singh?
Yeah, of course. And box from the outside.
Singh is just taking that space away and teeing off at will.
He's landing some solid shots. I mean, Singh is really sitting on his punches. He's landed some real good solid shots.
Singh again with that left. Pretty wild knockout of Brad Wiria a few months ago, did Michael Sacco. Clinch starting to come into effect as both fighters pretty fatigued so far. Is late in the fourth.
This round's a lot harder to score. It's seesawing round at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Beautiful
Left
left
hand.
there. That rocked Sacco a little bit.
Sacco needs to throw a few more right hands, straight down the barrel.
Being winding up from the outside and Sacco ducking under. Just over a minute left. Solid shot there from Sacco.
Just moving into his power hand though. He's got to move to the left.
And again from Singh.
Sacco's
Nice
having a
uppercut.
good round, but Pradeep Singh now starting to take the bottom part of this round. He's coming home stronger down the stretch, isn't he?
Throwing that 2-4-2 with pretty reckless abandon is Pratap Singh.
Sacco's moving the wrong way. He's going to get hit with the left hand.
Doesn't seem to have much of an answer for it at the moment. And
There's a left hand. Again.
Sacco needs a strong finish here, or the round could sneak away
10
from him,
seconds.
which means the fight will sneak away from him.
Time is sneaking away from both of them as Singh going in for the kill. Sacco lands one, Singh lands another, and that will do it. Pratap Singh, Michael Sacco.
Entertaining contest.
So we give that one to Singh, gentlemen.
Yep. Yeah, to Singh.
Pratap Singh with some clinical striking from the inside, taking it was all time and space away from Sacco. Sacco didn't really have much of an answer for the left hand. And Pratap Singh, in just his fourth professional fight, might add to the win column. 2 previous wins, both of them by way of knockout. Let's go down to Howard Lee for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Once again, our judges all have the same score totals. 39-37, Chris Anderson Senior, Mark Cook, Andrew Campbell. Unanimous points winner, blue corner, Shay Pratap Singh.
So there you have it. Tej Pratap Singh with a unanimous decision victory. His third victory of his professional career. That one by way of decision. His first non-knockout victory. And Michael Sacco, well, he falls to 3-2. An entertaining fight there. A very clinical and technical display there from Pratap
Take the
Singh.
mouth guard
And he's
out,
with
yeah.
Howard Lee.
A lot of good body punches in there.
Yeah, that was the plan, go to body and head, mixing it up as my coach told. Really thankful to him. He helped me out a lot. Yeah.
You work out with Anders Hutfeld?
Yeah, sometimes. I usually spar with him as well. So, yeah.
I think you're ready to move up to a 6 and 8 rounder.
I don't think so. I really need to work really, really hard. Need to improve my game. Then maybe after a while, I'll think of going up to 6 or 8 rounds. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, we'll just talk to Jerry Murphy. Jerry, he's a big body puncher, this young man. Lots of good shots.
Yeah, look, he was always a good body puncher. When he first came to us, he had no defence. Well, as you can see now, he's got defence, and that was the only thing that was really wrong. So now
He
he's...
said maybe 6 or 8, he said no.
Not yet. No, he's got to work his way into it. He's been sparring Andy Robertson, so that toughened him up a bit.
Andrew had a big win in...
He did, in Macau, yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, Jerry Murphy.
Thank you.
Jerry Murphy and Taj, big winners here tonight.
So Taj Pratap Singh, your victor. He'll be singing the victory song tonight. And stay tuned, because coming up next, it's the pretty boy, Michael Zerafa. He'll be taking on Bruno Carvalho. Don't go away. And here we go, third fight of the evening. It's the pretty boy, Michael Zerafa, taking on Bruno Carvalho from Algarve, Portugal, international bout this one, and should promise to be a dandy. Carvalho hasn't fought boxing in capacity anyway since 2006, but has been an active kickboxer in the meantime, and he's making his way to the ring now.
Yeah, Bruno's undefeated in the professional ranks with a four fight winning with 1 knockout.
So as we talked about, Michael Zerafa, the pretty boy, fresh from his bout in Russia where he lost to Arif Magomedov for the WBO youth middleweight title, 24th of October, just some 6 weeks ago. This is his first bout back. That was the first loss of his professional career. He is looking to bounce back from that over the Portuguese gentleman in Bruno Carvalho. And well, how do you think he's going to respond tonight, Mark?
I think
he's got more belts than people in his entourage at the moment.
Yes. No, I think Michael will bounce back tonight, even though Bruno's undefeated. I just think he's a great boxer, good mover, great hand speed, and likes to punch on.
As you talked about, and only 22 years old.
Yeah, he's only young.
Undefeated until that last bout in Russia. And well, he's got a great future ahead of him. And this will be explosive. So a classic case of experience versus youth.
Here we go, 6 rounds of international middleweight boxing. Would you welcome in the blue corner from Lisbon, Portugal, across the world, coaches Chris Bradford and Steve Moxon. 6 professional fights, 5 wins, 28 years of age, 71.60 is kilograms. Would you welcome to Australia, Bruno Carvalho. And across the ring in the red corner, from Craigieburn via Moscow, Russia, part of Joe Nader's Power Play stable. Recently returned from a very narrow loss in Russia, where he took on the world. Ladies and gentlemen, holder WBC Asia Council middleweight strap and a 3 times Bob Rose Cup winner on Peter Maniala's shows at Melbourne Stadium. 16 fights, 15 wins, only 1 narrow loss in Russia, 7 inside the distance, wearing black trunks with a touch of gold at 72.55 kilograms. Would you welcome back to Australia, Michael Pretty Boy Zerafa. Here's Ella McCall to give instructions. Let's get our teeth into this one. International boxing.
So here we go. Carvalho, Zerafa. This one's set for 6 rounds. And action has begun. Black and gold trunks for Zerafa. Carvalho in the black and white trunks. And Peter, you were there in Moscow in the last fight. What does Mike do tonight?
Look, it's tough. He's coming back from a very hard fight in Moscow and he's backing up very quick, but that's just testament to Michael Zerafa. He lost narrowly to Arif Magomedov, the WBO World Youth Champion, and I'm sure he's going to learn from that experience. That's why he wants to bounce back here tonight. As we can see, Michael's a world-class mover and a very good fighter, so he's calling.
And looks like a world-class corner as well.
And Zerafa's power's improved under Joe Nader. He sits on his punches a bit more, so expecting to land some big shots here tonight.
Slick right hook there from Zerafa. Six-year age difference between these two gentlemen. Carvalho has been, talked about earlier, very active in the kickboxing world since his last professional boxing fight, some 8 years ago.
Portuguese heritage.
like to know what he thinks of Nando's here. Probably not much. Zerafa very light on his feet to begin.
Great hand speed.
A couple of good body shots there from Carvalho, glancing off the hip of Zerafa.
Right.
Oh, counter left there from Carvalho. Zerafa looking very relaxed early on.
Zerafa originally was meant to fight Paul Copperman. Copperman got a cut eye and pulled out.
Great punch.
Combination there from Zerafa.
He's starting to offload now, Zerafa. As we mentioned, he has developed a lot more power, and he'll have a stack of confidence coming from the fight from Moscow here tonight.
Definitely with a point to prove. His first professional loss, albeit a very narrow one. Still check that one out on YouTube if you're online at the moment.
After his fight, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
10 seconds.
Both fighters just feeling each other out though. Plenty of shots early. And that will do it. Round number 1. How do we see that one, guys?
Zerafa.
Definitely looked the more relaxed of the two. And how has he managed to change to Joe Nader's gym there, Pete?
Look, he was with Daryl Ford. Daryl did a stack of work with Michael, and I mean, sometimes it changes what's needed in a fighter's career. He obviously felt he needed a change. You know, Daryl Ford's one of the best trainers in Victoria, there's no doubt about that, and he keeps producing good fighters, but as Michael's calling, wanted a change, and that's the way it is, you know?
Yep. And of course, Joe Nader, very
Seconds out to round 2.
that power play gym in Brunswick. And here we go, round number 2, Carvalho, Zerafa. Round number 2 of 6. And a left hook early from Carvalho.
I reckon Zerafa just should sit on the outside and use his jab. He's got the reach on him. He's better on the outside.
Zerafa picking his spot. Beautiful head movement there, slipping under the left hook of Carvalho. Carvalho doing most of the attacking, however, Zerafa doing most of the countering. Quite content to sit back and pick his spots. Just over 2 minutes remaining in round number 2. Beautiful right there from Zerafa. The short lefts there from Zerafa, and then right to follow up. Carvalho trying to find a home for that left off the front foot, but not too much avail.
One thing we have noticed, Zerafa's got very fast hands, hasn't he?
He does. Great footwork. Moves both ways.
A complete fighter, really. Yeah. We're watching the future of Australian boxing here.
And just 22 years old.
Turned professional at 18 years of age, which is an old school sort of way to turn professional, isn't it? Young and ready. And he's built up a very good record.
Well managed. Pete.
Wins over Adrian
Done a good
Campbell,
job with it.
Ray Antonalate, Luke Sharp, and Ketai Singwancha. Body shot from Zerafa.
Good shot.
That rattled Carvalho. He's frustrated. Yeah. Little shake of the head there from Bruno. He's notably frustrated by the movement of Michael Zerafa.
And the body shot caught the attention of Bruno Carvalho before.
Correct.
Bruno's got to be commended as well for taking this bout on short notice.
Definitely.
He obviously is in shape and he wants the work and he's doing the work in there.
Just 10 seconds remaining in the second round. Nice uppercut there from Zerafa. It's his turn to turn aggressive. Carvalho, nice left hook to finish and one. Maybe just after the bell, but that will do it for the second round. So how do we score that round?
Zerafa.
Have to agree with that. Carvalho starting to get frustrated. Starting to throw the same, particularly with that left off the front foot. Zerafa's seeing that one from last week. So how both fighters got to take this next few rounds, guys? If you're Zerafa, if you're Carvalho.
Well, it's... this fight at the moment, I've got Zerafa 2 rounds up. It's a 6-round fight, so Bruno Carvalho's got to start putting some rounds in the bag, or he's going to, start to get in a territory where he's going to lose the fight comfortably.
Seconds out as we approach.
I think Zerafa just has to continue what he's doing.
I'd be saying Zerafa would be looking for a late stoppage here.
Yep. Round number 3. This 6th round fight. Zerafa and Carvalho. Michael Zerafa on top so far. And going downstairs.
Switches to southpaw.
Yeah, with ease as well.
Back to orthodox. Back to southpaw.
We've seen a complete package here tonight from Michael Zerafa. He's shown his class and he's shown that he's taken no ill effects from the loss in Russia.
Only would have served to motivate him more. Beautiful couple of body shots there and an uppercut from Zerafa finding its home.
The middleweight division stacked here in Australia. There's plenty of opponents. I mean, Jared Fletcher, would he be a future opponent for Michael Zerafa?
Yeah, definitely. I seen him spar a couple of years ago out of boxing fit. And Michael done really well.
I mean, there's also
Dwight Ritchie.
There's
beautiful counter left from Carvalho. There's not much so far though. Short's starting to come down as well.
Zerafa's even called out Anthony Mundine.
Oh, beautiful left there from Carvalho. Senses that he's might be trying to get his way back into this fight. Zerafa so far. Short uppercut there. Zerafa content to just work from the outside. This is beautiful. 2-3 combination. See Carvalho's face starting to be marked up.
But he's tough, Carvalho. He's taken a lot of punches.
Yeah, he has. Just took another one then. Carvalho just beautiful counter right.
Good hand spin.
Zerafa's footwork's just doing everything for him. He's setting up the fight with his hand speed.
Overhand right from Carvalho. Just 20 seconds remaining in this round. Carvalho.
Bruno needs to throw more than one punch at a time.
But with this type of movement in front of him, it's hard. Each time he tries to get set, Zerafa comes with a flurry. Here he goes again.
Counter from Carvalho. And a left. And an uppercut to finish there from
just
Zerafa.
slow that round, guys.
Another Zerafa round.
I thought Carvalho came back a little bit, but still Zerafa on top.
That was probably Bruno's best round.
Yeah.
But I still have Zerafa winning that round. Bruno's making the mistake of trying to punch him in the head.
Yep.
I think he should aim for his chest.
Trying to throw that overhand right late in the round. Connected once, but once only. And here Joe Nader actually during the round there, call out, don't get lazy out there. Giving him quite an animated discussion between the two, but Zerafa's still on top.
Seconds out as we approach round 4.
So round
Steve
number
Buxton in the corner. What a great kickboxer he is, and boxer.
And boxer, yeah.
round number 4 here from the Mirage Convention and Reception Centre.
Steve Moxon has a win over Roel Murdoch.
Certainly has.
Onto the body that time. Look at that. Effortless.
Nothing
bobbing
landed.
and weaving there from Zerafa.
Using the Floyd Mayweather shoulder rolls.
Left hand.
Great jab.
Where does Michael Zerafa sit in the middleweight division in Australia?
He'd be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Zerafa finding a home for that left jab. And as you can see, Carvalho doesn't know what to do. Shake of the head in frustration. And again, that jab, opening the door up there for Zerafa. Carvalho just seems to be throwing a lot of power shots, doesn't seem to be setting anything up. Overhand right. Beautiful uppercut from Zerafa. And again, the left.
It's been a class display here tonight from Michael Zerafa, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, can't fault his performance so far.
This performance is going to give a lot of fighters nightmares.
Swing and a miss there from Carvalho. Going to go to the body that time. Zerafa's turn to go to the body. Beautiful combination. Slip underneath is Carvalho. Carvalho's hands are down. And then trying to wing that shot off the front foot. Oh, that one was a little touch low. Fight continues.
10 seconds.
Carvalho.
Some nice moves here from Michael Zerafa. He's shown his class here tonight, hasn't he?
He can hit you from anywhere.
So that's the end of round 4. And again, I'd have to give that to Michael Zerafa. Yeah. Easily.
He could be heading for a shutout.
Carvalho just seems to be throwing power shots in sort of quite recklessly. He doesn't seem to have much else at the moment. But the footwork and head movement of Michael Zerafa has just been a notch above, 2 notches above. Just about to enter round number 5, fight number 3 for the evening. Up next, Brian Breese and Daniel Smith will do battle for the Victoria State Middleweight Championship.
Seconds out as we approach round 5. Scheduled for 6.
So Alan McCall calls both fighters back for round number 5. Body shot early from Michael Zerafa. Combination there from Zerafa, effortless.
He works well off the ropes.
Oh, upright. 2 beautiful rights there from Zerafa. Urging Carvalho to come at him.
Zerafa's having a good time in there. You can just see he's enjoying himself.
He's giving him the Ziz treatment. Come at me, bro. Carvalho rushing in. And both fighters lock up and McCall separates them. shot there from Carvalho, just missed.
Good left hook by Zerafa. I think it's wobbled him.
Oh, you're right. And
Zerafa looking for a finish.
Looking to finish. Carvalho is in big trouble right now. Up against the ropes. Will McCall stop it? Oh, Kana left. Zerafa.
This is a big finish.
That's it.
A TKO win for Michael Zerafa, and that's the way he wanted to finish the year. Joe Nader wrap.
Well, Carvalho doesn't agree with the decision. Maybe in an early stoppage.
Carvalho's doing laps, but you've got to fire back.
He was just sitting and basically eating punches there for a good 10-15 seconds.
He was eating the shots, but a lot of them were caught in the gloves. But I think the stoppage was going to come.
Yeah. So Michael Zerafa gets the decision.
He's a good finisher, Michael Zerafa.
With the TKO here in the 5th round. And well, that's his 16th victory of his professional career. And the 8th by way of stoppage. Bouncing back from that defeat in Russia with venomous style. Complete class display. I don't think Carvalho really had much at all. Maybe only in that 1st round, but Zerafa's footwork and just timing was just class. Pleasure to watch. Let's go down to Howard Lee with the official decision.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, referee Alan McCall stopped the contest 1 minute 29 seconds into round 5, taking his record to 17 fights, 16 wins, 8 by knockout. From Moscow via Craigie Burn, pretty boy Michael Zerafa. How about 3 cheers for pretty boy? Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. I understand Michael was pretty cold in Russia, was it?
I was freezing, mate. Caught me when I got there. I just wasn't used to the change of the weather, and kind of slowed me down a little bit. But you know, that's how boxing is. You know, you can't have it perfect every time.
Peter Manialis teed up a great experience for you across the world.
Oh, of course, you know, I have to thank Pete, wherever he is. There he is, Peter Manialis. You know, the best in the business, for helping me out, organising the fight. But I can't be here today without my trainer, Joe Nader, who's done absolutely everything for me. He's like family. All my corner, you know, Robbie, all the boys down at the gym, Tris, my little brother, my parents, my girlfriend Dana, everybody that's, obviously, my mum and dad do a lot for me. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who's, can I take this off you? Thanks, mate. I just want to say thanks to everybody who's bought tickets and shown their support. You know, I love you all. I wouldn't be here without you. I'd like to thank my sponsors, the table over here, Peter from Flavours Fruit and Veg. I appreciate everything you do for me, guys. You know, I've only known you for a little bit, and you're already family. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, guys. And also Paul Rowe from XL Concepts. You've done a lot for me since the beginning. He's believed in me since day one, so I wouldn't be here without him. Who else have I got to thank? Protein World as well, for all my supplements. You know, I can't get through my training without it all. God, obviously got to thank God, and Groove Train as well, guys, from Epping. Robbie Maniti and his brother-in-law Gino, thanks heaps. And also I want to say thanks to Bruno. You know, you're a warrior, brother. Yeah, a tough fighter. And like I said, guys, thanks to everybody. I love you all.
Bruno, disappointed, but he caught you with a series of pretty heavy shots there.
Yeah, I felt that shot, but it was a quick shake. I was ready for more rounds, but yeah, it is what it is. And next time I will be better, for sure.
What brings you to Australia?
I come here to fight the best, and this night was I fought one of the best, so I want to keep going. I fight anybody who wants to. I'm ready. Come on.
Good stuff. Bruno and Steve Moxon in the corner. Steve, he showed plenty of courage there against a very capable boxer.
Yeah, Bruno's come over from Portugal to stay with me for 3 months. Yep. Everyone's looked at him on YouTube and thinking he's an MMA fighter, but he's actually a Thai boxer and kickboxer. That's his 3rd pro boxing fight ever. So he's got some good moves. He's had 50 kickboxing fights and Muay Thai fights. So, you know, he said he'd come to my house and said he wanted to fight the best. So the opportunity come up to fight Zerafa, and doesn't get much better than that. So he's just happy to come here and show his talent.
Good stuff. Steve Moxon and Bruno. We'll see you again, Bruno. All the best in 2015.
So Zerafa with his 16th 16th career victory, taking this one out in the 5th round TKO victory over Bruno Carvalho. Full credit to Bruno Carvalho taking this one on short notice, just his 3rd professional boxing fight, as you may have just heard. But stay tuned. Coming up next, it's the Victorian State Middleweight Championship between Daniel Smith and Ryan Breese. 8 rounds of boxing coming up. Don't go away. So here we go. Dan Smith, Ryan Breese for the Victoria State Super Middleweight title on the line in this one. Dan Smith about to make his way to the ring. 5 professional fights for him, 2 wins, 1 by way of knockout, 3 losses, 3-2-0 obviously in his last fight.
And ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome in the red corner, Ryan Bullet Breese.
Ryan the Bullet Breese making his way to the ring, currently undefeated professionally, 5 wins, 5 fights, 5 wins from 5 fights, excuse me. And he'll be taking on Daniel Smith, the victorious super middleweight title here at the Somerton Mirage Convention and Reception Centre. So this one set for 8 rounds. Smith weighing in 74.85 kilos, Breese 75.1.
Thank you, Damien. 8 rounds of boxing for the vacant Victorian Super Middleweight Championship. Judges assigned under the 10-point must system. Mark Cook, Alan McCall, Andrew Campbell. Your referee in charge of the action, Chris Anderson Senior. Timekeeper at the bell, Damien Membry. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to rock the joint. Introducing first in the blue corner, resident Melbourne City, former Gippsland Country amateur boxing champion, 75 amateur fights, 60 wins. 2 times Victorian amateur champion. Also won the Australian Club Champion Boxer Award in 2012. Works at Woolworths. Ladies and gentlemen, training at North Melbourne Academy with Steve Stenborg and world champ Barry Boy Michael. In professional boxing, 5 bouts, 2 wins. At 74.85 kilograms, wearing Richmond Tigers colours. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome Dan the Man Smith. And across the ring from Box Hill North, working out at Shadow Boxer with Melissa Pavlovich, the First Lady of Boxing. His dad, Rick Breese, footballer champion Dan Breese, Braden Turner, Steve Adard from Macau, and Benny Caps. He's a 2-time Victorian super middleweight champion. He relinquished that crown. Also a WBC Asia Pacific champion. At 75.10 kilograms, he brings the centre ring a perfect record. 5 fights, 5 wins, no losses. 3 inside the distance. Wearing black trunks with a touch of white. Would you welcome Ryan Bullet Breese. 8 rounds of boxing. Here's Chris Anderson, the little drummer boy, with the referee's instructions.
Okay, boys, this is a state title. Protect yourself at all times and listen to me at all times. Good luck. Wait for the bell. Yeah.
So here we go. State title on the line. Dan the Man Smith, Ryan the Bullet Breese. Chris Anderson, our referee. Set for 8 rounds. And here we go. Smith in the gold trunks. Black trunks for Breese.
Breese southpaw with the navy blue shorts. And Daniel Smith obviously with the yellow shorts, the gold shorts. Black piping. Daniel Smith, trained by Steve Stenborg and Ryan Breese, trained by his father Rick Breese and Mel Pavlik. Shadows boxing Jimmy Nelson.
Smith with a wild left, that swing and a miss. Breeze counters with a left of his own. As mentioned before, Smith works at Woolies full time.
Ryan Breeze, by the name of Bullet. It's on the back of his shorts.
Wild left there from Smith, missed its target. And again. Smith appearing the more aggressive of the two fighters early. Counter left there by Breeze. Just tied up. Plenty of energy earlier in this one. Breeze appears to be throwing the more calculated shots though. Body shot there from Breeze. Breeze beat Jake Gather Cole 29th of November last year for the title. Defended against Shane Parry earlier this year with a TKO in the 7th round. Nice left there from Breeze. Going to the body again is Breeze.
Just landing the cleaner shots this round.
Smith seems to be spending a lot of energy early.
10 seconds.
Nice left from both.
Very good left.
Both connected. Nice 1-2 there from Breeze, and that will do it for round one.
It's championship time.
Breeze appeared the more technical of the two fighters there, gentlemen.
He did.
Malcolm McGuinness.
Father-son team. Rick Breeze, the trainer of Ryan Breeze.
Mel Pavlik as well in the corner.
Seconds out as we approach round two.
So set for action, round number 2. Super middleweight title on the line here. Gauge the distance with that jab. Counter right. Breeze throwing a hook. And Smith goes down, but just a trip. Anderson resets them. Breeze, nice 1-2. Follow-up hook. A nice uppercut there from Breeze and a slip.
Looks real good. Ryan Breeze, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does.
Ryan Bullet Breeze.
Just misses with that uppercut. Connects with that one though. Straight to the body. Shot from the distance. Smith trying to come underneath.
Good uppercut.
Nice uppercut there from Breeze.
Breeze looks like to have good power as well, doesn't he?
He does.
Breese seems to have the better of the timing of the two fighters so far in this fight. Nice left there.
I think Daniel's having a bit of trouble with the southpaw stance.
Going to the body is Smith. Nice uppercut again from Breese. Oh, nice left there from Smith. And again. Breese coming over the top. And a nice uppercut again from Breese, landing that one with relative ease so far. Into 3 or 4 of those from the clinch.
It's going to be hard to beat Ryan Breese in the super middleweight ranks, isn't it?
Yeah. Very smooth so far.
Runs with a moniker of Bullet.
10 seconds.
And that will do it. Got to give that round to Breese. Very smooth from the gentleman in the dark trunks.
Yeah, definitely a Breese round.
Well, as you talked about there, Mike, Smith really having trouble with the southpaw stance. Doesn't seem to know how to counter it. The fight's actually been fought mainly at close quarters.
It has. Yeah. Daniel isn't giving him an inch. He's going to stay on him the whole fight.
Seconds out as we approach round 3.
So set for action, round 3 of 8. Breese and Smith. And here we go. See if Smith adjusts to the southpaw. Nice uppercut to the body by Breese in that exchange.
It's better right hand.
A couple of nice hooks there from Breese. Breese looks the lighter of the two on his feet.
Daniel's marked up around both eyes now.
Oh, nice left there from Smith. To the back of the head, apparently, said referee Chris Anderson. Couple of nice lefts there from Breese. Nice 1-2. Nice slip and rip there from Breese. Smith coming over the top. Nice left. Mainly got glove though. Oh, nice counter right there from Breese.
Daniel's not going to stop coming forward.
Breese seems to be picking him off.
Oh, great shot.
As he comes in.
Yeah, he is picking him off with relative ease. Yeah. Although he did get caught with a couple then.
Couple of nice uppercuts from Breese. Smith closing the distance. Nice left there.
Daniel's got to back himself and throw a few more clean right hands.
Breese seems content to play the counter game. That's a nice left there. Locking up again.
10 seconds.
Just 10 seconds remaining in this one. A wild flurry to finish it. So both fighters just tie up, and that will do it for round number 3. Better energy from Daniel Smith in that one, I thought.
Yeah, no, good point. He picked up the tempo, but I don't think it was enough to win him the round.
No. Breese seems content to stick at the outside and just pick him off as he comes in.
Seconds out as we approach round 4.
So here we go, round number 4. Near the halfway mark of this one. And a nice uppercut on the exit there from Breeze. Now it's Breeze closing the distance. Trying to work the body. Nice overhand right. Counter left there from Ryan Breese. Trying to slip and rip. Breeze seems to be setting that left up pretty at relative ease. And nice 2-3 there.
He is, and then when they getting close, they just both tie up. Daniel needs to back himself and throw more right hand.
1-2 combination.
It's a better right hand.
Nice left there from Breeze. Catching Smith coming in. Swing and a miss. Breeze with a little bit of a slip. Really talked about battle of inches at the moment.
Head clash.
He's working the jab. Rick Breeze screaming at his son to outbox him, don't brawl him. You can hear the
good shot.
Beautiful shot there from Ryan Breeze. Smith with a right hand. Working the jab. There is Ryan Breeze in a follow-up with the cross. Oh, nice left. Right on the chin of Dan Smith. 10 seconds remaining in this one. Trying to land a body shot, and that will do it. Round number 4, halfway through. And I have to give that one to Breeze as well.
Yes.
Daniel Smith isn't quitting though, he's throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it. Just can't seem to land anything cleanly though.
He's not giving himself any room to actually land the clean shot.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, the Trimmers live music. Campbellfield Thank you, Tracy. Second out, round 5. Let's get behind the two Warriors. It's championship time.
So here we go, round number 5. Nice left there from Breeze. Daniel Smith's last fight was a loss to Pat Rollo. A unanimous decision back on the 8th of October at Melbourne Pavilion. Prior to that, lost to Colby Johnson, a split decision.
Yeah, he'd be looking to get back on the winners list today.
Made his professional debut against Henry Torres about 18 months ago. Right now he's on the back foot against Ryan Breese. Breese, nice body shot. And mouthguard comes flying out. And back on again. Breese gets work straight away.
Daniel needs to throw his shots from a little bit further away. He's not giving himself any distance. So jab from there.
Very grapply fight so far. Just missing with that uppercut was Breeze.
Oh, he got him with that one.
Leaning on Breeze. On. A couple of good shots there from Ryan. Breeze with the left. And we're almost going through the ropes. Anderson steps in. Left there from Breeze, the body hand over the top then. Beautiful. And right.
Good shots.
Smith keeps coming forward though. You can see a couple of welts on the side of Smith's face, but he hasn't stopped coming forward at all. Nice left there from the man in the gold trunks.
Oh!
That's a knockdown.
Calling it a slip, Chris Anderson. He said it, slip,
looked like a slip.
legs.
Yeah.
I thought it was a punch.
The counter right there from Breeze.
Bit of loose tape from Smith's glove.
10 seconds left in the round. Oh, nice right there from Breeze. Land a couple of shots late, and that will do it.
Another Breeze round.
Slow round to start, but a great finish at the end.
Thank you, Daniel. Seconds out. Round 6.
So here we go, round 6 of 8. Title on the line. And we got an issue. I didn't know why they didn't pick that up at the intermission.
We picked it up the round before, didn't we?
Yeah. So just take.
Maybe experienced corner work. They knew they'd get extra minutes for his for his boxer, so good experience work. Taking the time with the tape as well. Connie's nodding. He's been in that training situation where you get your charge of those extra 30 or 40 seconds.
Yeah, I've seen in the corner before that they just fixed it up themselves and didn't put new tape on it.
Breeze landing that right jab. Nice 1, 2, 3.
I'd say Daniel give himself some distance and just tap Breeze's lead hand with his own left and then hit him with the right hand.
Smith with the jab.
He's throwing more jabs.
Left hand there.
Breeze just has an answer for everything that he throws.
Oh, nice body shot. See, Breese is picking his shots. Seems to be more relaxed of the two. face of Daniel Smith well and truly marked up. Not giving in though. To the top comes Breeze. Nice head movement from Breeze. Under that.
Good shots there.
Almost a little low there from Smith. Not finding the target. Nice uppercut there from Breeze.
Daniel's not giving himself enough room to get his shots off.
Another good uppercut from Breeze.
Breeze starting to show his class here, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, winging that left hand. Oh, nice left there from Smith. Breeze with his chin up. Counter right from Breeze. Oh,
great
beautiful left hook from Ryan Breeze. Just starting to unload a bit here.
10 seconds.
10 seconds remaining in the round. Breeze, slip and rip. On the left. And that will do it for this round 6. Round 7 up next, and I got to get that one to Breeze again.
Yeah, again.
Just seems to be really calculating now in his shots, just picking his spots, catching Smith. Smith keeps coming forward, full credit to him, but just doesn't seem to be finding anything.
I think he needs to try something different.
Yeah.
Let Breeze come to him.
Yeah,
you know,
very good point.
try something different instead of going forward.
Yeah, very good point.
He's picked up on everything he's doing now, so just stay off, wait for Breeze to come to him.
Seconds out, round 7.
Round 7, 2 rounds left. Should it go the distance? And Ryan Breeze in command of this one.
Same again, he's coming forward, he's just getting counted on the way out.
How are you guys scoring the fight so far?
I think I've given nearly every round to Breeze.
Yeah.
Bar from maybe the first one. Yourselves?
So basically, Daniel Smith needs a knockout to win.
Pretty much, yeah. Breeze just seems the more technically composed of the two. And a lot more varied as well. Smith's just doing the same thing sort of over and over again.
He's just the smarter of the two fighters at the moment, you know.
Yeah.
He knows what Daniel's going to do. He's going to come on to everything. So again, if I was Smith, I'd just sit back and wait for Breeze to come to him. Like you see, Breeze just waiting for the counter now.
Just over a minute left in this one. That's 2-3 there from Ryan Breeze. Oh, Smith landing it right. Breeze with a right of his own. Counter right to the body. Daniel Smith's really got to go for broke. He's got to land something. Breese can just be content to see the rest of this out.
Again, Daniel's not giving himself any room to land any power punches.
Breese slipping underneath. Nice left there from Breese. 10 seconds left in this one. Breese with the 1-2.
That's better work by Daniel.
Late flurry here in the round, and that'll do it.
Although the flurry at the end wasn't enough to win the round for Daniel.
Yep, agree with that. Completely agree with that.
There's been plenty of head clashes, I know that.
So Daniel Smith is...
He's marked up everywhere.
Yeah, he's got a knock. As you were saying, he's got a knockout Breese, or that's it. See what he's got left in the tank as well, late in the 8th.
Seconds out, 8th and final round.
So here we go. Last round of the night for these two gentlemen. Ryan Breese, as we talked about, firmly in the driver's seat for the championship belt.
Good right arm.
That's better than Daniel Smith.
Another one.
Oh, counter left there from Breese. Oh, I think Smith is rocked. Breese starting to go to town. Smith holds his composure. Right hand to the body from Breese.
This bout's been fought in good spirit and good sportsmanship, hasn't it?
Correct, yes.
The Victorian title. The referee hasn't been needed much. They've both shown good sportsmanship.
He's had an easy night, Chris.
A lot of mutual respect between these two. Smith again trying to slip underneath.
Shadows boxing gym urging Bullet Breese on for a grandstand finish here to consolidate his vacant Victorian state title.
Breese worked that uppercut all fight to great effect. You can see the results of it on Daniel Smith's face. Just under a minute left. This final round. Middleweight title, as we talked about, on the line. Looks like it's one hand and 4 fingers of Ryan Breese on it right now. Smith looking for maybe one last shot. He's got to do something. He's running out of time. The crowd urging both these guys. Oh, nice right hand there from Smith. That's better. Steven Stenborg urging Daniel Smith on. Just 10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds.
10 seconds remaining. And Ryan Breese, Daniel Smith, great show from these two gentlemen. And so we go to the judges. And we'll see what Alan McCall, Mark Cook and Andrew Campbell have to say. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I think it's shut out to Ryan Breese.
Yep.
But a gallant effort from Daniel Smith.
Oh yeah, he kept coming forward, didn't give up, didn't take a backward step once in that fight, but Breese just had too many answers, just too much variety in terms of his striking. Let's go down to Howard Lee for the official decision.
Tom Davis coming up with a championship belt. Tom, there was a tough, rough and tough battle, wasn't it?
A very rough and tough battle tonight, and for a very worthy cause too, wasn't it, to get this wonderful belt.
Good stuff. Tom Davis representing the Victorian chapter, Australian Boxing Federation. Good stuff, Damien. After 8 rounds of very competitive boxing, the Victorian vacant super middleweight championship, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Alan McCall had it 79-73. Mark Cook and Andrew Campbell had the same score totals, 80-72. All for your winner, and now a triple Victorian super middleweight champion, red corner, Ryan Bullet Breese.
So there you have it. Ryan Bullet Breese, triple middleweight champion.
Here comes Tom Davis.
And he's down there with Tom Davis giving him the belt, and we'll be down there with Howard Lee. Really clinical performance there from Ryan Breese. Dan Smith, full credit to him. Kept coming forward and threw everything he had at it, but Breese the classier of the two fighters.
He's claimed this title 3 times. Ryan, that was a grueling fight, a real test of strength.
Yeah, all credit to Daniel. I knew exactly what I was in for, and yeah, it was exactly what I expected. So yeah, really happy to get the win, and yeah, just relieved.
How many times can you claim this title? 3 times now.
Yeah, I suppose never expected to get this many times, but yeah, I suppose I'll keep trying to rack them up.
Okay, congratulations. Good, Ryan. You want to thank a lot of people?
Yeah, I do. Well, I've got an absolute stack of people I need to thank, and I'm going to start with Jude over here. I've got a tendency to put a lot of weight on after a fight. I don't mind a beer, and Jude, this lady here, cooks for me all the time and prepares my meals, and I couldn't get down to 8 without you, so thank you very much. Then there's all the people just outside. We got Jane, Jan at Vibromania, got Lena at In and Out of Health, all the sponsors that chip in. I'm going to forget everyone, but All Systems, Trees Are Us, just the people around the gym, always chipping in and helping. Monty, I know you're not here, but thank you. Then obviously, Dad, mate, love you to death. Mel, Mum, Benny and Steve Addard, me bro, love you to death, mate. I know I'm forgetting people, but yeah, no, thanks a lot, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. And all you guys, obviously, week in, week out. Thank you.
Well done, Ryan. Rick Breese, we were talking last night at the weigh-in. You've taken your team to China, and now they're travelling the world, are you?
Yeah, we're trying to, yeah.
Peter Maniatis gave me a name, what they call you, Midnight Cowboy or something, did they?
Yeah, something like that.
In China?
Yeah, we sported the party for him.
Did you?
Yeah.
In what way?
Stevie beat him up.
After the fight?
No, during the fight. Didn't get the points. No cigar, but Stevie sported the party for him.
What people would you like to thank who supported you tonight? You sell 1 million tickets.
Every single member of the Shadow Box, thank you so much for your support right through the whole year. Supported Ben Cap, Steve Addard and the board. Thanks guys, every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the party.
It's party time. Okay, congratulations, Ryan. Ryan Breese, Melissa Pavlovich, Steve Addard, Dan Breese, Benny Caps, Rick Breese. It's a big family. Would you welcome in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Jakarta, Indonesia, Ruben Noldi Manakane. Would you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, Luke Action Jackson. Your referee for this main event, Chris Anderson Senior. Judges Andrew Campbell, Mark Cook, Alan McCall. Would you welcome in the blue corner from Jakarta, Indonesia, 21 years of age, Sergio Prado doing the duties, along with coach James Mogo Ginta. This young man tipped the scales at 56.15 kilograms. He brings to centre ring a record of 43 fights, 27 wins, 1 draw, 15 losses, 17 wins by knockout. Wearing multicolours, red or maybe orange. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome from Indonesia, Ruben Noldi Manakane. And across the ring from Hobart, Tasmania, via Billy Hussein's Body Punch City Gym, Sydney. In the corner, Tassie Brown, Dave Hegarty and his manager, Mark Aldamira. One of Australia's most decorated modern-day amateur champions, captain of Australia's 2012 London Olympic team, turned professional soon after that. He brings to centre ring a perfect record, 6 fights, 6 wins, no losses, 3 inside the journey, stepping up to main event status at 56.95 kilograms, wearing the smart new colours of peppermint or lime with black. Would you welcome back to Melbourne, Luke Action Jackson. Here we go. Chris Anderson Jr. Main event. Jake Ellis Promotions. Let's get it on.
So we are set for action in this one. Luke Action Jackson taking on Ruben Manakane in 8 rounds of boxing. Chris Anderson, our referee, and here we go. Jackson in the black trunks, Manakane in the red. As mentioned earlier, Jackson so far undefeated after turning professional in 2013.
Sacco is the captain of the 2012 Olympic team, bronze medalist at the Melbourne Commonwealth Games, and numerous times Australian amateur champion.
Late comer to boxing too, didn't start till age 19.
Hobart, Tasmania, the same neck of the woods as Daniel Gill, former IBF world middleweight champion.
I boxed Luke twice as an amateur, one win each, but I boxed Luke in his early days.
How'd you find him, Quanny?
It was really hard to hit.
Manakane going to the body.
He's the ultimate professional. Runs his own business, Action Fitness in Tasmania.
Also, he's got Mr. Tasmania in his corner, Tassie Brown, who is a big popular figure here in Melbourne. He gets in all the nightclubs. He hasn't got to the Brownlow medal. I don't know how he did that, but Tassie seems to get in everywhere. And a popular guy as well, with Billy Hussein, whose brother, Nadal Hussein, had a famous fight with a great Manny Pacquiao.
Jackson just ducking under that shot.
This is Luke's biggest step up in the pro ranks. Ruben Manakane just come off a loss against Billy Dibb.
He's one of Jackson's stablemates at Body Punch.
That he is.
You fought his brother, Mark. Tell us about that in Indonesia.
I fought Noldi Manakane. He was meant to be fighting Jacko tonight.
Is that his brother or his cousin?
It's his cousin.
Okay. How did you find him?
It was probably the hardest fight of my life.
Just missing with the left there was Manakane.
That's a big call because you fought for a Commonwealth title.
Yeah, but I didn't fight in 40-degree heat.
Nice uppercut there from Manakane.
in Belfast. So.
10 seconds.
Overhand there from Manakane.
It's a humidity too in Asia, isn't it? There's no sort of oxygen in
Yeah, it's like 90% humidity.
And that will do it. Probably have to give that to Manakane.
You score that first round of Manakane?
Yeah.
How did you score it, Connie?
Yeah, probably just to Manakane. Jacko's got to get a little bit more busy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll pick up the paces in his first 8 rounds or so.
Gee, if we were doing the live betting, Jackson would have started pretty short. You're pretty keen on the bets, Quanix. I used to get phone calls from you asking me about the opposition and what's going on. What would you be setting this market at if you were a bookmaker?
I'd have Jacko at $1.02.
$1.02, okay.
Yeah.
And a great late Michael Dan was a good mate of yours and a good mate of ours, wasn't he?
Yeah, Michael Dan certainly was.
You're rubbing your hands when you say that, Quanny.
Round number 2.
I wish he was still here, Pete.
No, we all do, mate. We all do. You wouldn't get much action at $1.02 though, Quanny.
Nah,
You'd be pretty keen.
That's for sure.
Less than bank interest. Watch out for the technical draw on cuts when you be spewing.
Jackson with an uppercut.
I mean, I'd have this market. Obviously, you'd have to have Action Jackson, a massive favourite, wouldn't you, really?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a betting man, so...
No, I'm just saying, looking at this fight, you'd be shocked if Manakane win this.
And you have
big
to give credit to Manakane. He's got a lot of experience as well.
He's had, what, 40-odd fights?
Yeah, 47. Nice left to the body there from Manakane.
One thing, Jacko's always had a great defence.
Uppercut there from Jackson. Oh, nice one from Manakane. And over the top.
Manakane's come to fight.
Yeah.
Action Jackson, as we mentioned, he's decorated Olympian, turned professional, managed by Mike Altamira. Mike's one of the good guys at boxing and knows his stuff, passionate about his fighters. And Action Jackson, I'm sure you're going to see him in some big fights in 2015.
He's moved down to featherweight to chase the Australian title.
Oh, nice uppercut from Jackson there. On the forehead of Manakane. And another one. Getting through the gloves of Manakane.
I think this is a weight for Action Jackson. Featherweight.
Yeah.
This is not a big guy. When you look at him, he's not a big guy, is he?
Nice jab.
Good right hand.
1-2 there from Jackson.
Yeah, definitely looking sharper here tonight, Action Jackson. This is definitely his round, guys.
Yeah, have to agree with that.
Just picking him off now.
10 seconds.
Oh, nice uppercut on the way out. Manakane trying to throw a few of his own. And that'll do it.
Jackson round.
Action Jackson getting to work in that round. Nice uppercuts in the clinch. Manakane trying to close the distance.
Seconds out, round 3.
So, next round, Jackson starts with jab and just misses with the uppercut.
Luke Jackson will be getting a lot of good sparring at the Body Punch Gym in Sydney with Billy Dibb and
Paul Fleming.
Stack of fighters. Paul Fleming, of course, a southpaw.
Bobby Antonakis as well.
Yeah, Bobby Antonakis, but he's not part of the Body Punch Gym, but a good fighter, you know, one of those good popular Sydney fighters, and also a performer at the Greek nightclubs, at the Bouzouki as they call it. He's a singer. Quanny's smiling. You obviously love the nightclubs. Quanny, a bit of bourbon and rum, or Bundy and Coke, whatever you like.
Mate, I'm a bit old for that now. Got the
You're never old for a drink, Quanny. Take it easy.
Got the kids now, Pete.
Just wait till they're asleep, man.
Warm milk and get the slippers out. Oh,
great
nice
shot by the Jacko.
Manakane going to the body.
Jacko's fighting a smart fight, not taking any risks.
Manakane with a looping hook that missed. Going to the body again. Jackson
nice
throwing
right hand.
Just missed with the second one as well. Manakane with a nice left.
He's very similar to Noldy, Manakane. Walk forward, just bombing away.
Oh, nice 2-3-2 there from Jackson. Oh,
great work.
1-2. He's starting to find his rhythm here as Action Jackson.
Look for that uppercut again.
Nice body shots. He's shown a good array of punch kits here, Luke Jackson. He works well to the body, works well to the head. He's just starting to really settle into the pro ranks now, isn't he?
Sitting down his punches.
10 seconds.
Manakane missing with the uppercut. And that will do it. Round number 3.
Another round of Jackson.
Jackson finding a nice cadence, finding his spots. Got the upper hand in this one so far.
Seconds as we approach round 4.
So round number 4 about to get underway. Manakane and Jackson here from the Mirage Reception and Convention Centre here in Somerton. Jackson with a couple of uppercuts to start the round.
How would you rate the featherweight scene in Australia at the moment, Quanny? Because you got Kyle McKenzie's junior lightweight.
Yeah, you got Brunker.
You got Joel Brunker.
The Aussie champs, Will Young.
Yep, we got Will Young.
And then you got Jacko.
Where does Jacko sit?
Up there with Brunker.
Yep. Is that a fight that could happen?
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
Jacko just needs more rounds under his belt, a bit more experience.
Brunker's had close to 30 professional fights. I actually saw Brunker fight Lee Selby in England, and he was tough. He hung tough for 7 or 8 rounds, but at least Selby, a world-class fighter, make no mistake about that.
Going low there, Jackson. Oh, nice counter left there from Manakane. Set up the right hand. Missed with the uppercut.
with fights under his belt, does Brunker beat? With fights under his belt, does Jackson beat Brunker?
Yeah, I think he does.
It's a bit too well schooled, isn't he?
Yeah. You know what you get with Brunker? He just comes forward.
Yeah. One trick pony.
Yeah.
Nice right hand there from Jackson. Catches Manakane coming in. To the body, as Manakane.
This is exactly what Action Jackson needed. Someone like Ruben Manakane here tonight. Give him rounds, give him that international experience.
Give him a tough fight.
And as you said, grooming for an Australian title. So that's what's on the radar by the sound of it. What do we know about the Australian champion?
I don't actually know too much about it. He's had about 5 or 6 fights, I think.
Yeah.
Manakane with an uppercut. Nice hook as well.
He's putting on a bit of a clinic at the moment, Action Jackson, isn't he?
Certainly is. He's a class act.
Jab there from Jackson. And that will do it for round number 4. Halfway through this one.
Another round of Jacko.
Big action.
Seconds out, round 5.
Round number 5. Jackson Manakane. Jackson leading with a jab. Going to the body. Manakane with a couple of uppercuts.
Manakane's not going to go away.
No.
That's good work.
Looking as good as he gets at the moment, Ruben Manakane. Just misses with that uppercut. Going to the body again, Jackson.
Been a big night of boxing, hasn't it? We saw Eric Diamandstein, an impressive win up against Hong Yu. We saw Taj Pradeep Singh put in a real solid performance up against Michael Sacco. Of course, the class of Michael Zerafa was too much for Bruno Carvalho, and Ryan Breese, slick win over Daniel Smith for the vacant Victorian super middleweight title. This time of the year in December, it's hard to put cards forward, and Jake Ellis has done a magnificent job putting this card forward. Full house sign. Well-matched fights, and a smile on the face from everyone who's attended, which is a good sign.
A good main event.
We should take time to thank our sponsors, Cafco Services, Platinum Earth, Civil Proprietary Limited, and of course Team Ellis and yourself, Pete, for putting this card on tonight. Second time we've been here in Somerton.
It's a great venue too, because you look around, everyone's got a good seat in their place, and there's not really a bad seat in the house because there's no corners. It's just an open room, and you get to have a good look. The ring's well placed as well.
Ooh, just missing with the uppercut there is Manakane.
Nice right hand.
Great right hand there from Jackson.
Good,
and again,
another right hand. He's finding home for that right hand.
right hand there from Manakane. Ooh. Landing that right hand consistently there, Jackson.
Billy Hussein's asking for a
10
double right hand.
seconds.
And that will do it. Jackson with a clinical display so far.
Seconds out, round 6.
Round number 6. Jackson, Manakane. Jackson with a nice hook.
Oh, 4-punch combination. Beautiful.
Manakane trying to come over the top.
So as we mentioned, Manakane recently fought Billy Dip, the former IBF world champion, so it's been in there with some good company.
Billy Hussein in Luke Jackson's corner.
Yeah, Jacko works out with Tassie Brown in his lead up to his fights, and then heads to Sydney to work with Billy Hussein.
Tassie Brown, former undefeated fighter himself, professional, and was trained by Jeff Fennick and decorated amateur as well.
Yeah, Tassie's probably one of the most loyal blokes I know. Known him for a long time.
You don't normally rap many people.
Nah, Tassie's a good bloke, mate.
So we'll take that as a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Manakane going to the body. Jackson's defence.
And they'll break his defence. Oh, double right hand. That's what Billy's been asking for. Wants it again.
Jackson going to the body. Ooh, swing and a miss there from Manakane.
All caught on the glove. Manakane's game.
Jackson,
great right
hand. And again. He's been landing that all night, Luke Action Jackson. Perfectly timed.
Again.
And another one.
Ten seconds.
Just over the top of Manakane.
He's taking him to school now.
Pretty convincing performance from Luke Action Jackson so far tonight. He's taken that round again.
Seconds out, penultimate round, round 7.
Round number 7. Jackson Manakane. And here we go. Jackson almost immediately to that right hand.
Manakane with a couple of nice shots.
got a lot out of this Luke Jackson here tonight.
It's a bit of a slip there from Jackson. Jackson going to the body again. Another punch he's been landing all night. It's that left to the ribs of Manakane.
Good move.
Both fighters tie up. Jackson again going to the body.
Left hook.
Beautiful left hook. And landing that right yet again and again.
Go to the body.
Billy Hussein screaming for the uppercut in the corner. And to the ribs. Nice left there from Jackson. And Manakane with a couple of nice hooks. Jackson trying to come with the overhand. It's using Manakane. Jackson trying to go to the body.
Good right arm.
10 seconds.
Just 10 seconds remaining in the round. Jackson again to the body. Manakane with a
good left hook.
Couple of his own. And that will do it.
Another great round.
Great technical display from Luke Action Jackson tonight. Just one round remaining. I think the driver's seat in this fight.
The body shots are taking a toll on Manakane.
That left to the ribs is finding his spot every time.
Yes, seconds out, 8th and final round.
So final round of this one and of the evening. Some great boxing here tonight in Somerton. And final 3 minutes of action here tonight underway.
It's been a polished performance by Olympic captain Luke Jackson, hasn't it?
And 8 rounds in the bank.
Manakane with a couple of nice hooks. Beautiful counter right there from Jackson. Trying to come over the top. There was Manakane. Going to the body.
Manakane's landed a few good body shots this round.
Yeah. Hasn't had as much success as Jackson has with those this fight, though. With the jab.
This is Manakane's best round since the opening round.
Did a little late, unfortunately.
That it is.
Jackson has been superb. Counting with a wild hook. And again. Trying to come over the top again. Just working the jab, content to see this one out. With a hook. Manakane. This is with the uppercut. And just 10 seconds remaining in this one. And one would think Luke Action Jackson has this one all wrapped up. So to the judges we go. 8 rounds from Jackson and Manakane, and a good one.
Clinical display.
And we will go to the judges' scorecard. Alan McCall, Mark Cook, and Andrew Campbell will give their decision. Let's go down to Howard Lee for the official decision.
The score totals are in. Alan McCall and Mark Cook both had it 80-72. Final card, Andrew Campbell, 79-73. Unanimous points winner, red corner, Luke Action Jackson. 7 out of 7 ain't bad. Let's hear for Ruben Manakane from Indonesia. How about 3 cheers for Luke Jackson? Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Congratulations, Luke.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to thank Jake Ellis for putting me on the show. My team, Billy Hussain, Michael Tamura, Graham Brown, Dave Hegarty, Joey Edwards and Ray Kelly for helping me get in great shape. Look, tough fight. First time making featherweight in about 5 or 6 years, so first time going 8 rounds. So I learned a bit about myself today and what I've got to work on. I want to thank everyone for coming out. I had over 80 people, you know, come and support me from Tasmania. Everyone, I'd like you to stick around and get a photo with me before you head off. And we're going to the Crown Casino for a bit of a feed and a get together. Thank you, and thanks, Ray, my opponent Manakane. Thank you.
Well put, Luke. A thorough gentleman of boxing, Luke Jackson, Action Jackson, becoming a great Victorian favourite. Howard Lee on behalf of Jake Ellis, Team Ellis, Sharon, Lester Senior, Lester Junior, Dempsey, Darcy, Mike Aldemira, Darcy Boland, and all the team. Protect yourself at all times, both physically and emotionally. Reach for the stars. May God bless. Peace on earth. And importantly, in boxing, keep punching. Good night to you all from Centre Ring, La Mirage Stadium and Somerton on the outskirts of the great city of Melbourne, Australia. Good night. Good night.
So there you have it, Luke Jackson getting the decision over Ruben Manakane, improving to 7-0, undefeated as a professional. And that does it for this evening. Big night of boxing tonight. I'm Steve White on behalf of my co-commentators, Paul Manianis, Mark Kwan. Been a great night. We hope to see you all next week.
This has been an ATC production. Peter Frank speaking.